So how hard is it to get a study score of 35? Well, I recently made a video on how hard it is to get a study score of 40, and it's significantly harder than you might think. But a study score of 35 is actually exponentially easier than getting a study score of 40 because the whole study score system is distributed on a normal distribution. Basically, 68% of the population, which you can say most people, will be getting a study score between 23 and 37. And 35 is on the higher end of that, but it's still not super hard to achieve as long as you work hard because 35 is at a point where you don't necessarily need to be good at application questions. You don't need to be able to solve questions that most students can't solve. You just need to be able to solve questions that most people can solve. So in general, you need to average around 70 to 75% on everything. Obviously, this depends on the subject, but also in general, to get that score on the exam, you probably should do at least 2 or 3 practice exams, probably at least the most recent ones, but you don't need to go super heavy into learning application questions, and it's mainly about just remembering the content and being able to regurgitate a lot of information. However, if you want to go higher than that, especially into the 40s, it gets exponentially more difficult. So if you want free VC resources, head to freeforvc.com. We are also developing a VC English AI that helps mark your essays because I know teachers can be a pain sometimes. So as you can see here, it's VC English GPT and it brings you to here where you can get really, really high level essay marking.